Hello, truth seekers. And welcome back to the channel that brings you all the dark secrets behind Harry and Meghan Markle's glamorous lives. Hey everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Royalists, brace yourselves. Some very well-placed palace informants recently revealed to us a truly shocking scandal currently brewing behind those palace walls. Here we go, then. That sniveling lapdog Prince Harry is simply gobsmacked after King Charles's little power play to broadcast his treacherous plans for the crown on a live television. However, before we venture too far into that swirling water, if you're an as-of-yet non-combatant in the struggle, don't forget to hit subscribe and notifications. It's never going to cost a thing, so you see every episode of this powder keg lineup. Yet now it appears the new monarch was not bluffing, as in his first address he vowed parliamentary mooring to tirelessly safeguard and ensure the dignity of my country's crown. No, sir. Marty? Who would have thought that Chuck was replacing the once meek velvet glove with an iron fist? From his Montecito ivory tower for the past 5 years, he's lobbed grenades at his dutiful siblings. He called Charles and William trapped, peddled unspeakable mistruths about the firm to Oprah, innovated a form of regal blackmail by programming insults in public despite millions accrued off titles and state-paid security once available only to those with royal connection. But wait, there's more. One by none, not from above to the monarchy, did his reign abroad convey that he would suffer anyone's attempt to undermine it. A personal and strategic one as he tries to assure his monarchy's future, King Charles takes a fumbling, bumbling few slow shambling steps into placating people that he isn't some sort of pushover nor is too much of the frightfully dim monarch even by his own deceit. Like a jilted brat, he disowned the entire royal family. While not forgetting the treachery of last year first, which does sting like hell, Harry's scorched earth interview with Oprah in which he very loose-lipped slanders the head of the House of Windsor as meanly making racially tinged remarks about his mixed-race parody. It was the stuff of unforgivable family trust megalith destroying, and not even the most pro-Sussex sympathizer could forgive it. Yet King Charles has clearly tired of bearing the other one, as Meghan's military mincing lapdog continues to piss over any vestige of integrity the crown might have for a handful more commercial shekels. Sovereign be no nice guy when it's time to shut down these two charlatans. You see, my sources at the palace tell me that Chuck's aides urged him to do something radical, so he recently went behind everyone's backs and had an unsanctioned royal documentary made in secret designed to expose once and for all, from his perspective, every tedious tale of woe, self-pitying half-truth and exaggeration Meghan and Harry have ever spun us while casting themselves as a downtrodden martyrs. That's right, everybody. Not to be outstripped, the king has likewise fired off plans for a bare-knuckle, no-holds-barred royal counteroffensive so as to destroy the Sussex's hideous smear campaign against big monarchy once and all forever. It's an extraordinary breach of protocol that brutally chips away at the Duke's already crumbling credibility, before the man even has a chance to drag down the rest of the royal family with him on his never-ending global tour de crisis. And from what I hear, they didn't pull any punches. The mail shell was loaded with bombshell revelations and whistleblower testimonies, even surveillance footage, all of which, if true, would prove that the Markles have been lying through their teeth to adoring fans for nigh on 2 years about what truly drove them to torch the firm in such spectacular final fashion. Like does it say, for example, Harry wasn't photographed yelling his head off about the Queen's beloved corgis and how they're inbred rats. Actually, this was all done behind closed doors? What better way to lay it bare than through a documentary and reveal for the world exactly who Harry and Meghan are, as well as what they were all up to this entire time. This isn't a defense, this is an offensive strike to permanently end the lies and clean up having such damaging allegations being leveled at the monarchy, he said. Right, game over, trying to play the innocent, put upon grandson just simply doing his best on Oprah for the family honor. I was telling you, according to what told me my insider, this is actually nothing of it. Similarly, this monarch-endorsed counterattack doesn't mince its word in stamping out the ginger prince's Meghan as Duchess difficult narrative that has been so assiduously burnished. Take for instance one particularly fiery incident in which multiple 2018 Royal Tour of Fiji staffers report the actress, then more widely known as a D-lister cable actress, flung an actual pair of Jimmy Choos directly at a common household maid because, how dare you forget to take off the silly little paper booties over the shoebox lid. Sauce. Poor guy was hospitalized with a shattered orbital bone that required reconstructive surgery. The source said, "Meghan's crying, and she just wouldn't stop. I don't blame her. Goodbye, help for low-income women of color." Oh, but trust when I tell you, it doesn't just stop there, and the destruction of Meghan's fake humanitarian act. In yet another blockbuster moment, palace surveillance confirms what's long been suspected, the actual cause of her rift with ex-BFF Jessica Mulroney. And it has nothing to do with any of the mind-numbing white privilege psychobabble we were sold. No, you want to know what kicked off this whole crime in the first place, a dispute about food allegedly being stolen. Meghan was furious, in fact, when she found out that Jessica had been swiping those fucking trademark lemon olive oil cakes from their favorite Toronto bakery that our Duchess seems to have become super territorial about and very protective of. But as Line of Duty points out, by the time these 70-odd minutes are over there'll be nothing rose-tinted left in your opinion of her. She has long been presented as a flawless example of empathy and charity, but the newly revealed details about her past are significantly more sinister looking. And the Fiji tour revelations, and falling out with her best friend Jessica Mulroney are just a few exceptions to that carefully curated image of bad starts falling apart when it's put under a magnifying glass. It's a great reflection on how seriously the king takes any threat to his rule by approving the release of such an explosive documentary. This isn't about a personal grudge. This is just recognizing the situation we're in and trying to redress some of that, take back some of the story that has been seized by people who have tried to profit from breaking down this institution. All over some pastries. Some zeal for world hunger there, hungry Markle. Read more from Prince Harry and Meghan slam climate change before boarding private jet here. Oh, and get this, the really dramatic, tell-all ending of the firm that revealed once and for all why Harry's family exploded. A year-long battle over the side that, in the end, lost him his lover. You know, all those endless interviews in which the prince bitterly moaned on about how his and his wife and son's lives were being placed at unimaginably lethal risk every second of every day while the cruel royal machine didn't care one jot for his God-given angst. It seems, the entire narrative. All that persecution and running away with their fabulously wealthy tails between their legs to America was actually triggered by something so pitiful, petty and trivial that not even his majordomo remembered to make sure Archie's nursery was adequately supplied with those live-from-the-rectum probiotic yogurt snacks that Meghan forced everyone around her to be fed nothing but. The fact that the Harry and his family ties end in ruin is ultimately due to a biological glitch, albeit one most parents would find hilarious. If you think that, and from the mouths of same Windsor whistleblowers, then the unprecedented royal counterpunch has left Harry totally gobsmacked. Things became 1,000 times more shocking, desperate, and terrible when he allegedly threw a Sonos speaker through the window, the Montecito Mansion's window, in blind fury after hearing about King Charles laying out all of his dirty laundry to public. Humanized from New York Post. However, he is quite bent on this unpardonable betrayal of trust, which appears to be the final nail in the coffin. More internal victimhood hurled by the proclaimed eternal victims. What do you guys think of it? Comment below and let me know what you think. And well, the suspense will kill you. Find out a much juicier piece of information by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share and comment. Subscribe our channel for more daily updates. Thanks for watching. Catch you again next time when I bring you a scoop on the royal family. Bye for now.